This is the most impressed I have been for a release this week. That's why it's been pretty quiet on the channel. There was plenty of monster mayhem in this movie, and when it wasn't centered on the monsters, the human story wasn't mind-numbing or boring or too complicated. I was actually impressed by not just how much we saw of the monsters on screen, but just how much monsters there really were. At times this felt like Jurassic Park, at times it felt like the good parts of Meg 2, at times it felt like Kong Skull Island. At times the movie does feel a little bit crowded. There are a lot of human characters and stories, there are a lot of creatures and a lot of stories with them, there are a lot of locations. It feels more like a throwback monster marathon more so than a throwback monster movie. I'd actually argue that to a point there was too much monster stuff where I felt like there still needed to be a solid human element to keep it from being too cartoony, and in this case, with all the locations and storylines and monsters and their storylines, not confusing, but just kind of overkill. It's on the right track, but it still needs to just kind of dial it down just a notch. It's a step in the right direction for Hollywood monster movies.